Yes. Up.
Okay, what is up, guys? So today, this is going to be episode 1, video 1, part 1, whatever, of this little bench arc we're doing. I'm making this a full day of eating as well. This is actually the day before the first bench day. So I can just focus on the full day of eating first, and then tomorrow I can lock in on the training. So I already had meal 1. And I had McDonald's. I got a McGriddle and a nice coffee. And so yeah, so that was the breakfast, meal 1. I think it's actually not that many calories, it's only like 700-800 calories. So yeah, that's meal 1. We're gonna go to the gym, and then yeah, so we'll probably cut to whatever I get next. All right, we're at CVS. I got Vita Coco and a Monster. Vita Coco. Meal 2, just got back from the gym, showered, and then ordered some sushi. I think I've never ordered this one before. It's I'm not sure how many calories this is. If it's similar to the other roll that I get, this is a crunchy roll. If it's similar to the other roll I get, it should be around 1,000 calories if I can put down the whole thing. So yeah, this is meal 2. And yeah, so far I'm fucking just tanking food. I'm just putting it down, dude. I'm so happy. Like, dude, the fucking I don't know. I'm just so happy right now, dude, to eat food. Okay, I did not finish the sushi. Sushi is not really something I can put down a lot of, but you know what I can put down a lot of? We've got a cookie. And we've got some milk. Okay, so next meal. Box combo from Cane's. This takes us to about like 7K calories, including the pizza I had like at midnight. So yeah. Okay, so it is the next day. This is the bench day now. So I am going to be pretty weak, probably, from the cut. I think I've just been messing around. I took like a 3-month break from benching, so I'm just like repping like 3 plates. If I want to do a little bit more volume, like 295 or something, nothing crazy. So yeah, today we're actually starting with what I do. So we will cut to the gym, and I will be doing a voiceover for this one. So all right, so here we go. This is the bench session here, and like I said, I am I'm actually a lot weaker than I thought I was going to be here. So here we go, warming up. Always start with the bar, not only just because you need to warm up your tendons, muscles, and everything like that, but also to just get your form in check, get your power going. It's just really nice to start with the bar, no weight, yada yada. And so when you're warming up, you don't want your warm-ups to be like too long. Like, you want to really just start getting up to the weight, because you don't want to fatigue yourself. You don't want to fatigue yourself before you get into your like top sets or anything like that. So, and there's 2 different ways you can do your warm-ups on your bench. So you can just try to just go as fast as you can the entire time. Just really keep your power going the entire time. Just make every single weight move super fast, which is usually what I like to do. But then there's also another thing you can do, where I learned this from Julius Maddox, was you just try to make every single weight look the same. So you'll start pretty slow with the lighter weights, but then you'll have to go a little bit faster as the weight goes up, but you want it to look the same. So it's kind of hard to explain, but you can watch a video. It's with Larry Wheels and Julius. It's when he goes for like 800 or something like that, and where he talks about that, and you can see it. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be the last warm-up. Whoa, shirt came off. Whoa, look at this guy. Look at the cock on this guy. All right, sorry about that. Anyways, So yeah, this is gonna be the last warm up. 275. I think we just hit it for 3. So yeah, we'll just let this go out here. Nothing really to say here. Yep. 2, 3. And also you'll notice that the reps decrease as I go up, obviously. You just want to make sure you're doing that, and everything's still going to look pretty fast. So now we're going to get into the sets. This is going to be very different from every other bench day. So when I'm first starting out, like my next block, whatever you want to call it, when I'm starting over on my powerlifting grind, I like to do 3 AMRAPs, or try to get 3 AMRAPs. You'll see why I say try in a second. So this one we got 4 reps, I think. So basically, why I like to do this is because when you're building strength, you never want to go to failure on the lift that you're doing, or like on anything really. You want to save as much as you can for like the next time you hit that lift. You want to just save you don't want to be sore, you don't want to be too beat to be able to lift the next day, 2 days, whenever you're going to hit your compound again. So when I do these AMRAPs, I'm figuring out like exactly how much weight I can do exactly how many reps I can do with a specific weight, so that when I go to do the weight for sets, I know, okay, so I just got, for example, 315, I got 4 reps. So if I want to do a set of RPE like 6 if I want to do a set of like RPE 8 with 315, I know, okay, I can do 2 reps, and I know I have 2 more because of what I just did last week. And then what you do is you just build off of that every single week. And if you guys don't know what RPE is, just look it up. So strength is built within the 6 to 8 RPE range. I learned this from Lex Little, and he got that from his coach, Joey Flex, I would assume. And then you guys will notice, obviously, how easy that set looked. That is how you want all of your sets to look like every single time. You don't want to be struggling. If you're struggling, you're risking hurting yourself, and you're just going to be... you're just not going to be getting stronger. You're just going to tire yourself out. You're training like a bodybuilder, not a powerlifter. And that's going to wrap up the benching. I will probably explain more after the workout. I'll probably just, record myself. But so yeah, I count the AMRAP sets, the 2 AMRAPs. I did like 2 reps with 335. That was very disappointing. And then the 315, I count that as a set. And then the set with 305, obviously. So now we are moving on to the Smith machine here. So on the Smith, I like to do either, depending on how much energy I have. If I have a lot of energy, I will do 1 heavy set, not to failure, of course. Leave 1 rep in the tank, or RIR 0. Or I will just do 1 drop set. So the heavy set and a drop set, or just the drop set if I don't have a lot of energy. So I think today I just did 1 drop set. So I did 295, and see, it wasn't to failure. I did 0 RIR. So then we dropped 2 plates here, and then you just bang it out. And I'm pretty sure, I hope I didn't go to failure. I think I went to 0 RIR, or I left a rep in the tank. RPE 9, you can call it, whatever you want. You guys can look up what all that is. And then my reasoning for this is just, I don't know if it's placebo or if it was just a coincidence, but every time I incorporate this, like specifically this incline Smith with a drop set, into my training, it always helps me get helps me get stronger. I don't know if it's an endurance thing. I don't know if it's like just some hidden gem thing that no one knows about, but it has always helped me get stronger. And then now we are moving on to a decline press. So I like to, when I'm trying to get my bench up, I just like to have my bench and then 2 other pressing movements. I don't care what it is, just as long as you're pressing. It can be decline, incline, whatever. I just like to have 2 pressing movements, not to failure, just to help me, get a stronger press. Because, the more you do something, the better you get at it, obviously. And then we end with an accessory. We end with the pec deck here. I think I did the whole stat. Now, I would recommend that you only do 4 to 6 reps and try to get stronger on this too. But I have maxed out this machine. I've had it maxed out for 2 years now, maybe even 3 years. So yeah, it's kind of hard to progressive overload on this, but I just do it for a pump, honestly. It just feels way too good. And then here is the pump check. It was a pretty mid workout, pretty mid pump too. I was a little disappointed in, how weak I was on the bench, and just had to wait a long time for a lot of the machines. So yeah, just, Okay, so I just got done editing the part of the video that you guys just watched. So I just realized like I really got to work on like how I'm gonna structure these videos and stuff. I also just got out the shower. I don't know if I'm gonna keep doing the voiceovers. I guess just kind of depend on the day. So if you guys, I know I'm very bad at explaining like what I do and like, you know, anything in general. So if you guys like have any questions about anything, just DM me and then I will answer them in the following videos about anything. It's kind of like I just kind of more just want to show you guys what I do instead of trying to explain it. So you can just try to copy it if you want, even though I usually say not to. But honestly, like if you want to just copy it, see how it works for you, and then just go from there. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Free the Vanity Drop is on Wednesday or July 23rd. So code guts if you guys want to see more of these videos and support me. It means a lot. And yeah, I want to start putting money towards a camera. So yeah, if you guys want to, for better quality videos, if you guys just want to use my code, that will be greatly appreciated. Love you guys very much, and I'll see you in the next video.